Everything's rolling on cameras?
Yo.
Alright, bet.
Wait, are we allowed to cuss?
Bro, you can say whatever the fuck you
No,
want.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? What about smoke?
It's
a
go
puff.
for it, bro. Yeah,
No,
go for it.
I'm just
No,
asking.
for real, you could do it.
You sure?
Yeah, it's just nicotine. Yeah, bro, I used to vape for like 4 or 5 years. So I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you don't no more?
Nah, I quit.
Oh, good
Yeah.
shit. What happened? Just cold turkey?
Bro, cold turkey. I just went through like a super depressed. Yo, by the way, before we start, because we getting balls deep into it, put the mic in front of your face, stroke it.
Whoa!
The glug glug, bro. Today in the building, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Freakquency Podcast. La Frequencia! Can you say it just
La
like that?
Frequencia!
There we go, bro.
Yes, sir.
We got Young Wavy, Young
Yo,
Baby Gravy.
Where do I look? Like, there's two. Right here.
You can look at the cameras. You can look at me.
Oh shit!
Straight directly into my eyes seductively, bro. No homo, though. No homo.
Hey, bro, it's Pride Month. Hey, shout out all my Pride people, all the LGBTQ.
True, bro.
You feel me? Shout
this
out
one's
yo.
for you. Mwah. Anyways, bro, we got Young Wavy. Super talented producer. This kid's fucking sick with it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
Not as good as you though.
Nah, dude.
I'm trying to get on your level.
I'm trying to get on your level.
No, I'm trying to get on your level.
Every day when I use reference tracks, I use a Wavy track, bro.
That's
I swear.
cap.
Every time I sit down to produce.
He's lying out his ass right now.
Bro.
What the fuck?
I swear on God, bro.
Yo, nah.
And I'm like, damn, I'll never get to this level.
That's cap, bro.
But yeah, man, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
I want to start, bro. What's like the Wavy lore, bro?
What you mean? Like behind the name?
Yeah, behind the name, behind the backstory, like what? Who is Wavy? Like if you had to leave a...
Shit, I'm trying to figure that shit out myself. God.
What's a Wavy? Like if my grandma was like, what's a Wavy?
What's Wavy? Who's Wavy? Okay, so I guess I could start with like how the name came up. So the Wavy comes from my hair. My hair's just kind of
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so like in high school.
Cat, bro.
What?
Show us or it didn't happen. You got the beanie on, bro.
But you can see the little turbos, the turbo flamas.
You got the little Jew curls coming out, bro.
You know what? I'm part Jewish.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sephardi Jew on my mom's side.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What else are you? You look a little Hispanic too,
What do
bro.
you think I am?
Like maybe Puerto Rican?
Okay.
Oh, is that new? You don't get that a lot?
No, I never heard that shit in my life. I've never heard that shit.
Maybe
Take another guess.
Is it Latino?
Yeah, for sure.
Same realm? All right, bro. Mexican?
Nah.
Nah?
Nah.
Damn,
One
bro.
more is the last one that I'll tell you.
Colombian?
No.
No, what are you,
That's
bro?
him, bro.
Guatemalan?
No.
Damn.
Salvadorian.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to my
Salvadoreño.
selfies. You know what it is.
Yup. Shout out my beaners. my fault. So when I was younger, my parents, the nickname they gave me was Davy Wavy.
Davy Wavy.
Yeah, it's because my hair was a little.
Yeah.
And I remember in high school, bro. I don't know why I did this, but I was having like a conversation with the group of friends I had then, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be called Davy Wavy." And they're like, "What the fuck? What kind of?" Oh, I can't say that.
It was a different time, bro. It was a different time.
Yeah. But I was like, "Bro, what you mean? I didn't choose a name. The name chose me." But yeah, and so from there, people just started calling me Wavy, just in school. They're like, "Oh, what's up, Wavy?" I was like, "What's good?"
That's what's up.
And
that's
then
how it came.
I was like, Wavy sounds hard. This is before like I had like anything to do with music, I guess. But yeah, they just started calling me Wavy, and I was just like, I'm gonna just roll with this. And then when I got into producing, I was trying to think of a producer name, and I'm like, damn, like what the fuck do I do, bro?
You got blessed with one already, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
You
what?
put on your thinking cap and you were like, oh shit, I already got Wavy.
Yeah, I was like, hey, we got one part, but we need something else because I can't just do that. Because I went up on it was some site called like Name Check or something like that, where you can see like who has like your domain or who has your Instagram handle, like the
Really?
Twitter account, the Snapchat. And so I was like, I'm gonna do Young Wavy, but I'm gonna spell it like weird. But I did that because there's an artist by the name of Scarlord. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him.
Never heard of him.
He makes like very grungy, like trap metal. He's like screaming and shit. This shit is hard.
Yeah?
I'm like, bro, that shit is crazy. Like, I don't know how he does it. Just over some like hard ass, like distorted beats. He spells his name SCARLXRD. And so I was like, bro, I gotta take that, bro. I gotta like do something with that.
Yeah, I saw you spell the Young with like a V, bro.
Yeah.
I see a lot of EDM guys be doing that.
For real?
I think like Loud Pack did that shit
Okay.
back in the day. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Young came from Metro Boomin, Young Metro. Cause I mean, bro, I swear to God, everybody's like, whoever joins producing, they're like, oh, Metro. That's like for me,
Metro's my god.
literally,
I
bro.
Metro.
You feel me? No, I love Metro, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
just saw him at
he's just a-
Coachella, bro. That was one of the craziest
For real?
sets of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Like going crazy, bro. There was
Yeah.
like fire. The Weeknd was there. I felt like I was
I'm a motherfucking star boy.
For real.
That's lit. Nah, but yeah, Metro, like when I first got into producing or like discovered that realm, I was like him, like 808 Mafia was like the first kind of like, I feel like it's like that for a lot of producers, or like that's like the first kind of people you discover, because like at least at that time, like Future was like one of the most he still is, but like.
So did you get into music production more on like the hip hop side?
Oh yeah, 100%.
A lot of hip hop guys.
Yeah, 100%. I was just because I like rap, like that's that's what I like. And like whenever I hear them beats, I was like, damn, bro, this bass smacking my ears. How I do that? I was like, I'm trying to do that shit.
Nah, it's caressing my eardrums
bro,
right now.
For real, like it started tickling, started speaking to me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's kind of cool.
I was gonna ask if you have like a musical background, because your shit's it's really good, bro. So I was
Thank you, bro.
But you singing stuff too, though, right?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I put like little vocal chops in my beats sometimes, but like, nah, I'll be singing.
You don't be singing?
Nah.
So did you play any instruments?
So look, when I was younger, I forgot how old I was, but I like, you know, like with the parents and stuff, like, all right, come on, we got to clean up, or like it's like cleaning day.
Yeah.
So like whenever we clean the garage, like I'd be in there.
Did your parents ever play like cumbia, bachata and shit when you
know
had to
what? They played a whole bunch of Beaner shit, but I really fuck with that shit back then. I was like, what the hell? Then I heard Beastie Boys.
Yeah, but that's not Latino at all.
No, it's not. But that was like my first kind of rap, and I'm like, hold up, what the hell is this shit? This shit hard. I was like, let me play that shit again. Yeah. So that was like my first intro, and like that's the thing. When I was younger, I didn't really like, cause my parents, they for sure was like some rockheads. Like I see you got Iron Maiden right there.
Iron Maiden, if you know, you know, bro.
Yeah. Like they fuck with Iron Maiden, Kiss, like Judas Priest.
Dude, that's my dad.
For real?
That's that generation of like dad rock, bro. They all grew up on that.
On the with the jean jackets, the long ass hair.
My dad wasn't on that level, but he's definitely like, even now he's always like, oh, Iron Maiden's coming to town or whatever. Like that's his shit, bro.
Yeah, no, the same thing with my pops, bro. Like that's all, like pops, mom, they all fuck with that. They also fuck with like emo shit, like 3 Days Grace, My Chemical Romance, shit like that.
That's what I grew up on, bro.
Hey, bro,
it's funny because my dad was on dad rock, and then my sister was on like My Chemical Romance, all that kind of like emo grunge phase of like the early 2000s, late 90s and stuff. Yeah. And then my sister would play that shit. My dad would hear it and he'd be like, "Yo, this is dope! Like this is hard.
Let me get this.
Yeah, and then my dad,
my playlist.
And then my dad would play the dad rock, and my sister would be like, "Hey, yo, this shit smacks!" And so it's like that's all we played was like emo, grunge, metal, like everything in the house.
100%. Nah, yeah, it was the same shit here, bro. But like, I didn't really. That's the thing. I didn't really like not enjoy, but like really understood it and like respect it once I really got into producing and like learned to like love all types of genres and stuff, because they each have their own unique kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, bro. One thing about music, bro, is like that shit is a universal language, bro. Like it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it makes you move, is doing what it's supposed to do.
That's part of the reason I mainly got into it, bro, because I was like, it doesn't matter what race, ethnicity, language, whatever you are, whatever you speak, bro, like if it gets you moving, it gets you moving, and you can like communicate almost in that way. You can connect with other people in that way. And I think that's the most beautiful part of music. That's what got me into it, you know?
Hey, bro, same shit here, bro. I mean, I don't know, like going back to what I was saying earlier, when I was younger, cleaning out the garage, I found this little like Target gift card. It had a monkey on it and a little piano. I remember I was.
And you're like, I'm trying to be that monkey, bro.
I was like, what the hell is this? And I pressed it, and one of the keys played, and I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And so I just started fucking around on it. And I remember.
So that's the first instrument you played was a Target gift card.
Technically, that's the first instrument I played, bro. Some cheap ass Target gift card.
Ain't nobody fucking doing it like that.
But you know what's crazy? That bitch was thick, like this thick. Yeah. It wasn't not no slim card.
It's got to hold all the keys and notes and shit in there, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, I never seen this. But I started playing it. I remember I figured out how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
On a gift card?
Yeah.
That's wild.
On the gift card, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. This is when I was hella young.
And you were like, all right, y'all can start booking me now, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck it, bro.
I'm a musician now, bro.
Nah, I didn't even know shit about producing.
You giving Beethoven a run for his money and shit.
I know, right? I'm the real Beethoven.
For real?
Like, you feel me?
Wavehoven, bro.
That was my uncle, bro.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I know him.
Yeah.
No,
me and Beethoven go way back.
Oh shit, I'm close with Bach too.
Oh, Bach?
Yeah.
Fuck Bach.
Hey, I'm gonna call up Mozart, bro. He finna shoot you.
Mozart's my shooter.
Oh shit.
Oh god, bro.
And he's mine too, though.
Yeah, well, you don't know what hood you in right now, dog.
Shit, you right about that. I really don't. I remember I got out the car. I'm like, I gotta make sure.
You gotta do a Mozart check. Like, is this motherfucker around?
I know. Like, where the fuck you finna hit me with one of them violin shit?
For real.
Or some shit. I don't know. But
Wasn't he blind? Wasn't one of them blind, bro?
Shit, I don't give a fuck. You'll still hit me.
You in front of him, he's shooting to the side. Got him.
Imagine. Damn, bro. Nah, he's on some like. Have you seen John Wick 4?
I haven't seen any of the. I saw John Wick 1 actually, where they like kill his dog, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the first
Sorry,
one.
bro. Sorry, bro.
Sorry.
You
Wait, damn! I shouldn't say nothing about John Wick if they haven't.
No, you can
seen
say it.
Nah, cause they got Donnie Yen. You know who that is? It Man.
No.
You seen It Man?
No.
Damn, bro.
I'm a little uncultured when it comes to movies.
Dude, I love movies, bro.
Yeah.
I like TV shows is cool, animes is cool, but I fuck with movies, bro.
Dude, it's funny because like I moved to LA to be an actor.
Yeah.
But like
Shit.
I don't watch any movies. I never watched movies. I never really got too big into like TV shows and stuff. And like my old roommate would always tell me like, how the fuck you came to be an actor and you don't even watch like what you're trying to be in? Like you don't even watch this stuff. And I was like, I don't want to take in inspiration or like copy anyone else's flow or style. I want to have my own.
Fuck, you know it's crazy. That's like the same shit about music.
Yeah.
Like that's like me, bro. Like though it's funny because like anybody I talk to, like, oh, you heard this? Like, even in the hyperpop scene, like I'm kind of like Patrick, bro. Like I'm really just under a rock, like in Ableton, just in my own world. like just, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you heard this? And I was like, nah, who's that? Like I just, that's just how I am though. But it's for that same reason where it's like, oh, you're not trying to get influenced by like something else, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start making that. But see, now that I'm progressing in music, like you sort of kind of have to like go listen to like new shit or like shit within like the realm you're creating in.
Yeah.
Just cause like you gotta get some inspiration from that, because if you're just like chilling like me under a rock, bro, whenever you have like those creative blocks, you know, you for sure know what I'm talking about, where it's like, bro, you saying like, bro, I don't have no ideas, no nothing.
You looking at just a blank Ableton project file.
Yeah,
like,
for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, fuck.
You kind of scared. You like get anxious almost. You're like, bro,
and you start questioning like, damn, am I supposed to be doing this shit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You already filling out like a target application.
Yes,
like maybe I'm not meant for this life, bro.
Fuck, let me finish my resume. Damn. I was like, nah, but like you for real gotta listen to like other shit. And that's the thing. It's like you don't gotta make like exactly what you hear, but you just take bits and pieces of it and then mix it together. Cause that's ultimately like how new shit is being made. It's like the same shit with like hyperpop, bro. It's like some sort of EDM elements, like mixed with rap. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Which you play me some of your hyperpop shit. That shit goes hard, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, really good.
It.
So you're saying you got into music production through like the hip hop rap kind of avenue, right?
Yeah.
But now like I listen to your stuff and it's like you got some EDM stuff, you got some
Really?
hyperpop stuff. Well, I wouldn't say like EDM, like like future bass,
I feel like I
main
never made no
stage,
EDM.
EDC, but you got a lot of
Like
EDM
elements.
flavors,
Yeah,
like elements. Kind of
yeah.
like you were just saying, like you take flavors and things from every genre, you know?
Yep.
And so, and you're making hyperpop, you're making a lot of cool shit, bro. So what's
you,
like
man.
the overall goal with the Wavy project? You trying to be known as like a Metro? You trying to be known as like a Skrillex? You know how Skrillex and Marshmello make a little bit of everything, bro?
Yeah.
Like they'll collab with like a country artist, a hip hop artist, and they're playing EDC or Coachella and stuff. What's the goal with the Wavy project?
I think honestly, like my ultimate goal, especially with this music stuff and this stuff, this is what I told myself when I decided to like pursue this. Like my ultimate goal, bro, to be honest, like I don't really care about like being famous and all that. Like that's just not on. Like I'm a producer, bro. Like I like being like the person that has the hands and everything, but they don't even know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoy that, but ultimately, bro, I just want to have my family straight, have my people straight, and then that's it. Like just financial freedom.
I feel it.
And then being able to take care of the people like I want to take care of, and also in like I guess in the music production aspect, I'd for sure like to be that one. I think Taz Taylor is a great example. He's from Internet Money. I don't know if he owns it. I think he does, but he's kind of like the head and he like runs everything. But he'll also like discover new like upcoming producers and like extend his hand and like help them and shit.
Yeah.
And I one of my favorite things to do, like I like helping people, bro.
That's what they say is like once you've made it to a certain point in your career where you can handle or like take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, that's when you can start giving back and bringing others up, lifting them up.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that as well, bro.
Yeah, like that's for sure what I want to do, cause bro, there's so many like producers in this underground shit, bro. These motherfuckers are fool would be like, hey, it be 13 making some crazy ass like EDM, like I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, how long you been producing for? Oh, like 2 years.
They're like, I just started last week.
Yeah, I'm like, either these motherfuckers know some shit about computer science or like,
bro. Even also like sometimes I'll get on TikTok or just like back in the day, like YouTube videos would pop up and it'll be like you said, like some 6-year-old kid like piecing together a beat and he'll turn around, start playing keys and like shredding, bro. And you're like, dude, what?
Yeah, bro. Like that shit is insane, and it's like at least in the community that I'm in, like in hyperpop, like I for sure think it's a genre that's up and coming, but like in terms of like the underground, bro, there's so many talented producers. Like the homie Typhoon, the dude I work with. You think my shit is good? Bro, listen to his shit. That fool is crazy, bro.
Shout out Typhoon.
Yeah,
bro.
Shout out the homie Typhoon.
He's a wizard behind the fucking
dude. That
ball.
fool is a fucking genius, bro. Like it's insane. Like, bro, like after I'll probably play you some of like his beats.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
Bro, you're about to be like, oh shit, like who the fuck is Wavy? Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this fool inspired.
I'm gonna listen
me,
to
bro.
his and be like, actually, I don't think I'm gonna post our podcast.
I
Get
know,
Typhoon
right?
out, bro. Get
Hey,
Typhoon
delete
out
this
now.
shit.
Yeah, I'll be like, get rid of this trash, bro.
It's just unlisted.
Nah, I'm
nah,
fucking with you, I'm
but
fucking
that fool is a fucking like he's meant for this for sure.
Yeah,
100%, bro.
dude, it's crazy because I'll get on SoundCloud, bro, and SoundCloud really is the place to find like the most unique, undiscovered underground shit, bro.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll just let it play like randomly on shuffle and just like whatever. And
Just
bro,
discover new shit.
It introduces me to some of like the best artists that have like 3 plays,
Bro,
three
that's what
followers.
I'm saying, bro.
Like,
it's like the most. It's hella creative, and like that's why, like I said earlier, I want to be that person to help people up. Because, bro, no disrespect to nobody in the mainstream, but like a lot of their beats is like, or at least in the rap, it's very like
generic.
saturated.
It's generic, bro.
And like the beats, I'm not saying they're ass. Like I enjoy the beats for sure, but it's like for me, the type of person I am is I cannot keep making that same shit all the time because I like experimenting, bro.
Yeah,
But that's my favorite thing.
I think that's kind of why, like, I'm just now starting to get into like hip hop and like kind of R&B, like, you know, but I got into producing through EDM. I wanted to make a lot of...
this is my theory, bro. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
on
no,
that.
you're good, bro.
My theory is that the EDM producers, when they switch to different genres, bro, it's hella easy for them.
Brother cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
so
they got the cheat
you about to
codes.
be chilling, bro, because you try to make like a trap beat, like a regular rap beat, or a hyperpop beat. You be like,
Yeah.
hold on, wait, this kind of easy.
And I think what it is just like EDM is so complex, bro. When you're making like an actual electronic banger, bro. Like I'll sit there and I'm thinking about my chords, my arrangement, just my grooves, my drums, everything, which I mean goes into every genre.
Yeah.
But then when I get into like hip hop or trap or something, I'm like, well, I know how trap drums are set up. I know I want my 808 to schmack, bro. I want it to punch through the headphones.
That shit gotta
and
be
all
30
that.
dBs above zero.
That shit, if it ain't redlining, it ain't headlining.
I know,
bro.
exactly. Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
If it ain't redlining, it ain't headlining. That's how it is, though.
But yeah, man. So now when I make those genres, it does kind of feel a little easier. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that's why I didn't get into hip hop to begin with. Mainly, it wasn't the music I was listening to, but it just seemed a little too generic for me.
Interesting.
It just seemed a little too like every hip hop beat kind of started sounding the same. Like my boy, it's my roommate, only listens to like rap and hip hop and stuff. And I'm driving with him the other day, and he's got his playlist on shuffle, all rap.
Then
and
he's straight dissing him. He's right there.
And he's just doom, like trying to find a song, and every beat is starting the fucking same, bro. And I was like, come on.
Yeah.
So I do like when artists like switch it up, get some complexity. Like I like soft shit. Like when Post Malone does stuff that's not rap, like he does his alternative like
That's your
punk guitar like acoustic shit. I love that. I love that.
100%.
Yeah.
You got a great voice.
Yeah, same
He
with
be
that.
doing the that's how he, the little like the little vibrato. I don't know if he trademarked that, but that's why I first heard that.
Yeah.
The little
And now when you hear other rappers doing it, you're like,
No, yeah, like hella people. Well, I don't see it like that. Like where it's like, bro, you can just
no, I don't see it as
that.
copying, but it's like you can see he like inspired a whole different generation.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna say he did it because I'm not sure, but he's the first person that I heard in terms of rap, or like
he's,
in the.
he's the
you know
first
what I'm
person
saying?
that made it like mainstream.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we
that
can
brought
say
it
that.
to like the forefront.
Yeah.
In hip hop at least, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Going back to the rap beats, it's like that's why like I enjoy hyperpop because it's essentially like still like a rap beat.
Yeah.
But you got the EDM elements in terms of like the switch ups or like the changes or like you add the riser here to make it hit more like.
I will say
like
that's I'm like basic, just songs that everybody would understand, like Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Songs that like just randomly have a beat switch up in the middle or like towards the end.
Yeah.
That shit goes hard,
bro.
And I love that.
Yeah.
That keeps it interesting. That keeps it engaging, bro.
That is my favorite. I remember when I started working with Ryan. Shout out the homie Ryan. Ryan and Typhoon. I'm not saying that I'm the first one that did it. But
you trademarked that shit.
No,
bro.
no, no. I'm not saying that at all. But I remember bringing up the idea. I'm like, bro, we have to have beat switches, like in the music. Mm-hmm. And then, bro, like damn near almost every song has a beat switch.
Yeah, dude. But like, I mean, I love it, and I feel like EDM kind of adopted it too. Like when I started making EDM, I would have my first drop, let's say, be like future bass, and then my second drop would be like something filthy, like some hybrid trap, some future rhythm bass. Yeah, just to to catch people off guard, where they're like,
oh shit, what the fuck?
This man is not playing. Yeah. And then I would like full circle back into the future bass. So they're like, I like that little switch up.
Oh, you gotta bring it back home.
Yeah, I think any genre could adopt that.
Bro,
I want to hear a country track where it's like, I love my dog and my wife, and then out of nowhere, boom.
Oh, it's just some EDM
rhythm
shit?
drop, bro.
I swear to God, I heard a country rhythm song.
Country rhythm, that's just popping right now.
I heard that song, I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I was like, I didn't expect this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but that's the best shit though. When you're like, oh, I didn't expect this. That shit hard. Yeah. It's the same shit with rap. Like the whole reason I like beats. I forgot what song I was listening to, but it was some beat switch, and I was like, there's this one Not a Wick song where I forgot who's on it, but the beat switches, and I'm like, oh shit, why my body moving?
You're like
that shit's crazy.
I ain't felt like this in a while, bro. This is speaking to my soul right now.
Yes, bro. As a producer, like you just hear shit differently.
Yeah, I feel like as a producer, it's like a blessing and a curse because you can't casually listen to music anymore. Yeah, you overanalyze everything. You're like,
oh, you should have switched the hi-hat patterns. I don't like this snare. Change the snare.
Yeah,
this 808's weak. We should use the spins 808.
Literally, bro. Like you're thinking of all these things, and meanwhile the person next to you is like, this
shit hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Yeah,
that's something they told me a lot. I went to Icon Collective.
What is that?
It's a music production school.
Oh, cool.
And something my teachers told me, they were like, yo, you are like spending so much time in the studio stressing all this shit that doesn't matter. Like, is my mix down perfect? Is this mastering loud enough? Like all this stuff that nobody gives a fuck about. Because the casual listener doesn't even know what an EQ is. They don't know what compression is. They don't care about that. They're like, as long as it sounds good, they said, like we talked about earlier, music is a feeling. If they can connect and feel something from the song, it doesn't matter how low budget or like trash mix, whatever it is. If they connect to it, they're going to like it. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Like that's what I'm trying to say though. Like with me, right? I'm hella critical. Like, bro, I love the fine details. Like when you were showing me your shit, you had literally just had one chord going like, and I was like, oh, that shit hard.
Yeah, dude. I'm such a perfectionist, and it's like it's a mental hurdle that I'm trying to get over in my music production.
Tell me about
like,
that,
bro. I'm sitting on like a whole like graveyard pretty much of just old project files, and I'm like, I need to resurrect all these boys because they all slap. And why haven't I released them? Oh, like my mix isn't perfect.
Yeah, this is like, oh, this could be like this, or this could be like that. That's something that I've kind of learned too, because like at the same time as being like a perfectionist, I for sure overcomplicate shit, because I'm like, oh, I could put this melody here. Oh, hold on, let me put another one. I was like, this shit sounds crazy, but then you try to give it to an artist, they're like, God damn, there ain't no room for me to rap on this shit.
That's the thing, when you're working with another artist, a vocalist especially, like, at least for me, I haven't worked with too many like rappers or other vocalists, but like I'll sing, I'll rap, I'll do all that stuff. And sometimes even I'll make a beat where I'm like, how the fuck? There's no room for me, bro.
You got hella shit, everything like, stereoed out. Yeah, you're like, oh,
it's like my producer brain was like going way too deep on it, and then once the actual artist side came in, I was like, bro, I can't even talk on this. Like, there's no room.
See, what I started doing, especially like for the beats that I'll post on YouTube, or even if I make a beat like for the homie, like I try to use like acapellas of a song just to see like if I have too much shit like cluttering it, or like let's say I put an acapella on and like I have fucking 4 melodies, which you don't fucking need 4 melodies. No. But I'll have 4 melodies and I'll play it to see if it like clashes with the vocals.
Or which one works best.
Yeah, literally like that. And then that kind of gives me an idea to be like, okay, I don't need this, or like I don't need that. Also at the same time, like we're with an artist, like they'll for sure tell you, they'll be like, all right, like send it. And it's like, wait, but I wanted to add this. And then I get all sad and shit, but then you hear it, it's like, okay. Like,
you're like, I didn't even need that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Simplicity really goes a long way, bro.
Bro, the most famous and the best songs are the most simplest songs, which I fucking hate, but fuck it.
Bro, that song that was popping on TikTok for a while, Whole Lot of Money, where it's like, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I put on my shoes just to go to the bodega. Well, you've heard it. If I played it, you heard it. But, bro, I was listening to that beat. It's just an 808. It's literally just like boom, boom, boom. It's an 808 melody the whole time. Barely any drums, barely no synths.
That's
no
how
nothing.
the beat, just like, 808 kick, snare, hi-hats, and boom.
That's it, bro.
Like that's, and I was that's like, the track.
And I'm out here worrying about like all these fucking synths and top lines and melodies. Did I EQ my 808?
Did I take out the 30 hertz or whatever that shit is?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's crazy. Music really, it really is crazy.
It is, bro. But see, like one thing, like I enjoy about it is like, I'm a person, I don't know if you're like this. Maybe you are. I think you are. But you don't like, in terms of the way you think, you don't like your thinking to be constricted like this.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't really like school. Because like, I felt like the way I was supposed to think was like this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you open up Ableton or whatever, it's basically like a blank piece of paper. And you're only limited to like the knowledge of the actual program and your imagination, bro. Mm-hmm. And you can literally just do anything.
I like that. It's like you just throwing a bunch of shit at a wall and seeing what sticks, bro.
Literally, bro. Yeah. And it's like that's the thing. You just open it, you have no ideas, but you just start clicking shit around, and then it's just, okay, I could do this, and like that shit is cool. I don't know.
When you start a project, how do you usually like to start a project?
Melodies.
Yeah? You make the melodies, you find a sample,
depends. Sometimes like if I ain't have no ideas, I'll try to find a sample, and what I like to do, I don't know if this is like cheating or something, but like I'll get the sample and then I'll just create a counter melody and then delete the sample and then just start making shit. Because like for me, like I said, I know music by ear. Yeah. So I can't just be like, oh, we in G major flat, whatever the fuck it's called, and then start hitting the keys going crazy. I can't do that. I have to hear something. Like for me, it's if I have a melody in my head, then yeah, we're chilling. Mm-hmm. But more often than not, like I'll have to hear something, and if I can create a counter melody, then I'll be able to actually like create like something because I have something to go off of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel that. I work similarly, but I usually, the melodies come like halfway through the process for me. I like to start with a chord progression and be like, okay, how can I chop this chord progression up? Okay. Put it on like little off beats or like on the one or whatever, just to like get a nice little groove going with the chords already. And once I got that, I'll throw on,
okay, I see what you're saying. I think I'll do the same shit. You make like the groove with the chords first.
Yeah, with the
chords.
And
then you get the drums afterwards.
And then I'll kind of get the drums in there. Yeah. And then once I got a melody, I'll be like, all right, I can sprinkle this on top. Yeah. But then I know like, it's kind of like piecing together a puzzle. Because by the time I get to the melody, I'm like, it's going to hit here. It's going to hit here. There's going to be silence here, counter melody here. Like,
But literally the way I explain producing is like, you're literally creating the puzzle, but simultaneously solving it at the same time.
Yo, like that's the best way to describe it.
Another way I describe like just producing in general or like making beats, it's like a car, bruh. Like think of a car, like the producer, like just music, like just the aspect of a song, bruh. It's like you need someone who makes all the internal shit of a car, who gets the motor running, blah, blah, blah. You know, like the brakes, the steering wheel, puts it together. That's the producer. That's the beat maker. Yeah. Next is the engineer who polishes up the car, makes it look all clean, got a nice red tint on it with the chrome on the side. And then the artist is in that bitch making that car look hard.
There you go.
That's music.
And sometimes as a music producer nowadays, bro, like with the car, that little demonstration that you just gave, it's like, bro, you're the manufacturer, you're the seller, you're the artist, you're everything.
Hey, sometimes like you, bro, you just something. You're everything, bro. You are the artist, you're the engineer, you're the producer.
Yeah. But like you can get caught up in your brain sometimes because like it's hard to go from like I've been producing this all day and now we're gonna write to this. Yeah. And it's kind of hard to shut that off because then you could be like, actually, this doesn't sound good, and you get in the project and you start tweaking shit, and then you didn't write anything all day. Yeah. So I like to have days where I'm like, I'm producing today. Yeah. I'm mixing this day.
You got
I'm
bro.
Writing this day. I'm recording this day. Yeah. Like just kind of space it out. So it's like whatever layer I have on that day. Oh, today I'm a writer and an artist. I wake up as a writer and an artist, and I don't get into producing. I don't get into mixing. I'm not an engineer that day. I'm not a music producer. I'm just an artist.
I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like just producing in general, at least for me, I'll speak on myself. I can't speak on you because I don't know your process. But like I feel like people just like mix along the way as producer. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I do that shit too. Yeah.
So it's like you kind of just doing both already.
Yeah.
But
you're a one-stop shop, bro.
Bro, no, that's how it is nowadays. Like a lot of producers, like it's hard because you can't just strictly make beats. Like you have to really like do everything, like from making the beat, fucking engineering it, or finding someone to come and play this, or fucking songwriting. Like You
and
got
then even after that, bro, marketing, you got to be a full like
that's where I struggle with, bro. Like the whole business aspect.
Yeah, bro.
Like that's my biggest like
social media. You got to be an influencer
See,
now.
that's
too.
the thing. I don't
You gotta
be
do
on
all that.
That's why I can't hear though, bro. Because it's like I don't be on social media. I don't be talking. I really just in my own world, just in my cave, just doing whatever I'm doing.
I think that's one of the hardest part for a lot of musicians is that you may be really talented and you may be working super hard, harder than the next guy. But the next guy got his marketing on point. He got his face out there. He's always making content, posting shit. So of course people are gonna see him. He could have half the talent, but people are gonna see him. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it doesn't. that's one thing that I've come. I'm slowly, still learning and understanding. But it's like, bro, you could have the hardest beats out there, like the best production, whatever. But if you not like putting yourself out there, you're not like.
It's like back to that SoundCloud thing that we were talking about earlier. It's 100%. Like you find these artists that are just like S tier elite, really
you're like,
good,
what? But they don't be doing.
And
that's like me, bro. Damn, I'm really calling myself out.
Actually, Wavy, this is an intervention, bro. That's why we brought you in, bro.
I'm seeing myself from like a bird's eye point of view. Like, damn, bro, what you doing, bro?
You just had an out of body experience.
I know. I was like, damn.
Shit. Yeah. You're talking about me right now.
I know. I was like, fuck.
Honestly, don't feel bad. I'm the same way. Like I started a podcast. I started everything.
Hey, but you're doing your thing though.
I can't even promote my own music. Like, I started everything else besides promoting my own music, bro. What the hell am I doing?
It'd be like that. That's the thing too. It's like I'll go hard when it's like, for example, the stuff that I make with the homies. Like I'll promote that shit, but if like I put out a beat or something like on YouTube just for people to use, like if they want to rap, I promote nothing. It's just boom, upload it.
Talk about that for a little bit, bro, because you were showing me your YouTube and you have a lot of really good beats up there, but they're just kind of like tight beats, I would call them. Just kind of
100%.
Like, yeah.
I feel like a lot of internet producers like have something like that. I'm not gonna say everybody, but at least like people that I've met and like come into contact with, they just be on YouTube uploading tight beats.
Yeah.
So
drop
like,
your YouTube so people can check it out.
Just Young Wavy, yvngwxvy, all lowercase, no spaces.
Young Wavy. His beats are tight. If you want to rap over some of his stuff, bro,
hit
him up.
Also, feel free to message me on Instagram, bro. I'll reply to everybody if I see it though, because I got notifications off. Yeah, but just cause, bro, that should be making.
He's like, yo, everybody hit me up, but I'm not gonna see it because I don't want to.
No, I'll check it for sure, but I'm just not on there. I'm not on like social media and like all that shit. The only notifications I get, and my phones I do not disturb, is calls and messages.
He's like, everybody hit me up, but I'm doing everything in my power to not see that shit, bro.
Hey, bro, it's just, but I don't know if.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Social media and like just like keeping up a active social life and everything is very distracting for a music producer, bro. Especially like if you want to stay in and just make music and do all that stuff, it's easy to get caught
sidetracked, bro.
Bro, there's so many side quests in this bitch. There's so many side quests.
It's like one time I'll be looking at some dude making this crazy ass like rhythm shit with just a snare, and I'm just like, oh shit. This girl got a fat ass. Like, what's the IG? And then I get all like, oh shit, fuck. I was supposed to make a beat.
Yeah.
Like shit.
And
like
then
that.
you look outside the window, the sun's down, bro. You spent the whole day
on
I'm
like,
IG,
damn, it's dark already? Like what the? Yeah, that's just hella distracting too. And then also at the same time, like it's very easy to like compare yourself to somebody else's like highlights or whatever they got going on. Cause like that happened to me, bro.
But that's all social media it is. It's like it's another person's highlight reel. So
yeah,
you
and I know
see
that
the best of their life.
Yeah.
But then your brain's thinking like, oh, like they live that all the time. That should be you. Like, what do you do? Ain't shit, bro.
That's the fucked up part too, cause you know that's their highlight reel, but you still go back into that cycle of like,
of just comparing.
Oh shit, like I gotta.
You're comparing your everyday, Monday, normal life to the very best of someone else's
I know.
life, and you're like. But at the same time, sometimes I see shit like that, and it keeps me hungry, bro. I'm like, all right, I see you winning, and I think we can all win. I'm about to be there too.
Yeah, see, I'm at a point where it's like if I see someone, especially if it's another producer, bro, I'm not jealous at all, because at the end of the day, we all want the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, bro, good for you. Like my thing is like every dog gets his turn or something like that. It's like
something like that.
Yeah, you just gotta keep your head down and just keep working, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like the only way you lose is if you give up.
That's so funny because I say that on this podcast all the time. Word for word, bro.
Yeah. It's true though.
It's true.
It's 100% true, bro. You never lose, bro. You learn.
Yeah.
But if you give up, that's when you lose.
That's when you lose.
Yeah, that's it. I don't really regret a lot of things in my life, and I do not
regrets like the tattoo, bro.
I never want to live with regrets. I'd rather be on my deathbed, not made it with music, and be like, hey, bro, I gave it my all, or like I tried as best as I can. I would be proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like not a lot of people can just really stick on one thing and just go at it. Like, bro, I've been producing for 6 years. Yeah. And like, it's a struggle, bro. Like, I am nowhere near like financially where I'd like to be. But like, it's not even about that. Like, I'm more on like, I'm trying to create some new shit. Yeah. Like, that's what I want to do because
and you're enjoying the process.
Yeah.
And obviously, it seems like you're passionate about it. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of fall off. They get into it. Yeah. Because they see like all these DJs playing all these big festivals and they see all the girls and, you know, all the like the club life and that. And they're like, shit, I want to get into that. Like, that's what I wanted. And it's like you're getting in for the wrong reasons. Yeah. If that's the only thing that motivates you after a year or two of doing this and you're not getting those results or whatever happens, there's no love for it. There's no foundation.
Well, yeah, but you're also correlating like dopamine with something that's like temporary. Yeah. Like especially like if you're trying to go in for like girls or something, it's like, bruh, yeah, you'll get a feeling with a girl, but that shit's temporary. You know, who hurt you, bro? Hey, bro, we're not gonna talk about that. No, but that's just temporary. And like once and it's like, okay, well I did that, so then what's left? You don't have no love for the music. Yeah. So it's like you don't have nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? And on the topic of like maintaining the passion for music, that shit is hard because it's like I'm in a current state where I'm like, bro, I'm always like, bro, am I meant to do this? Am I supposed to do this? Like, I'm always like, damn, bro, do I gotta just get a job and keep this on the side? Is this a career path? Is this a hobby? Yeah. I'm always, just cause like I've been doing it for so long and I'm like, damn, bro, like what do I do? Like I'm 23, bro.
You're young, bro. You're fucking young. But wait till you're in my shoes and you're 26 having the same thoughts. Like, damn, bro, what I gotta do? Like,
it's hard though, cause like my mentality, especially getting into this, I started producing in 2017 when I was 17. Okay. Yeah, when I was 17, and I remember before that I was like rapping with the homies for fun, just goofing off.
Bro, every high school did that.
I know.
If you weren't freestyle rapping with your boys, bro, you didn't have a high school experience.
You had to, bro. But yeah, we was just fucking freestyle rapping and stuff. It wasn't really freestyle. We just write some shit, be like, oh, look what I write, and start rapping it to him. And I was like, I remember looking back on that shit recently. I was like, bro, what the fuck was I saying? I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck I'm talking about Marty McFly? Like, what the hell? I was like, this lyrical spiritual.
And you felt fly at the time, too. You're like, oh,
this shit hard. This is hard. But that's how it is, but even with producing, you go
even
listen
when you go your old beats,
you're like, what the fuck? Like,
what kind of Willy Wonka ass shit is this?
Why my snare so fucking loud? Like,
you're like, why this song got no snare?
Bro, I had like 5 tracks and it was just 5 different hi-hats. It's like just stupid shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, but
I think that's half the enjoyment of getting into producing though, is like when you go in really with no boundaries, no rules, you don't know shit about it. You be trying some shit that like some of it can stick, bro. Yeah, sometimes I'll get back into old project file and it'll sound good. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing here? And I go through and I'm like completely lost. It was like that was a version of me that was trying some new stuff, and now that I'm more like, oh, it has to be this way or whatever. I don't know if it's more grounded or whatever, but I'll go back and I'll be like, this was some real creative shit I was on. Yeah. And I'm kind of like capping my creativity in a sense. It's like you really shouldn't have that mindset. Like you should always be willing to explore and discover and try new things, you know?
It's hard though, cause like sometimes you'll be making some shit and like if that shit starts working a little bit, you're like, oh, let me stick with this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing that's I would say for sure is hard about producing, is that I don't think I'm not gonna say like everybody, but I think some people don't understand, like you always gotta be making something new. Like, you can't just like, you can stick with one sound and like, okay, that shit pops off, but you always gonna make something new, because it's like in some way, like that's why Drake is one of the most popular artists, bro, because he's always on the waves. He's
trying
always
everything.
Yeah, he's doing like new shit, rapping on new beats.
Even like, when he dropped Honestly Nevermind, that little house project, bro, like it commercially didn't do that well. Like everybody,
but he's
like,
doing that new shit.
Bro, he's trying stuff.
Exactly. So you see what hits and what doesn't. Yeah. But you gotta do that, cause like if not, the wave's gonna get you, right? Yeah. The wave's gonna get you. You finna get swept under that shit.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of artists and producers can kind of feel like boxed in though, especially if they had like one song that pops.
Yeah, because everyone's like, we want more shit like that.
Yeah, they're like, I want that. And then it's like, you start making all that, and then you get known as that guy. Like, that's your genre, that's what you do. And it's like, then you're afraid to branch out, because now this is like my bread and butter.
I don't give a fuck. I'll make whatever the hell I want. If you fuck with it, cool. If you don't fuck with it, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm the same way, bro. In school, they always told me, they were like, because I had like a singer-songwriter side, a lot of mellow stuff, and then I had like my EDM bangers. And I was like, I'm just going to release them all into the same project. And they were like, I don't think you should do that. That's not like smart. That's not marketable. Like, if they try to book you, what are we going to book you for? Yada, yada. And I was like, bruh, I don't give a damn, bro.
Bro, see, and that's the thing,
that's me. It's like, there's, you can have a side project and shit, but at the end of the day, it's all coming from me. It's coming from the same artist. So why am I going to drop it under some new shit? Bro, there's something I do want you to talk about. This is crazy. You told me this and my jaw dropped.
What?
Pornhub Beats.
You feel me, bro?
What the hell is Pornhub Beats, bro?
Listen, bro, you gotta think of different ways. You gotta do like different shit, bro. So I post beats on YouTube, and then when Pornhub wasn't fucking strict, I would post beats on Pornhub too, just cause I know hella people on there, bro. I'm not stupid. Like shit, I be on there.
It's one of the most like visited trafficked websites like ever.
Yeah. Hey, bro, they would have like random shit on there. Like I would see like Modern Warfare 2 trick shot compilations, or like they had the fucking B movie on there. The entirety of the B movie. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, fuck it, bro. Let me just start posting beats. That shit is hilarious, bro. I get people in my DMs being like, yo, I was just beating my beat and I heard your beat. That shit was hard. I'm like,
they're like, hey, yo, can you make me a beat?
And I'm like, hey, bro, like, thanks. But then I think about it, I was like, damn, was this fool really just chilling in his bed or whatever the fuck he was, just stroking this shit? And then my shit started playing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? But I was like, hey,
and here's the worst part. He would like, it started playing and he was like,
he was beating to my beat.
He was like, I kind of fuck with this. He didn't stop. He let it play through.
Yeah.
Someone's probably came to your beats, bro.
Hey, honestly, I think that's the best compliment ever, bro.
Yeah.
Like if someone came up to you, like, hey, bro, like I just had sex to you, bro. They're practicing like bringing a life into this world to your song. Like that's for sure gotta be like the craziest compliment you could get, bro. Cause that's a whole life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, that you feel me? That has happened to me.
But Pornhub took it down. They're like, yo,
they had like
a different type of beat, bro. We only beat meat.
Imagine
not
like
hip-hop beats.
Man, I wasn't even making no money from it. I just posting it because I was just like, fuck it, bro.
They're like,
this might be funny. I just thought it was funny, so I just
clap, but different type of clap. Only cheeks get clapped around here.
Bro, imagine I just sample like, nah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna do that.
You know, Deadmau5 in an old interview, he was saying that for like a whole album or for a stretch of songs he used, his clap that he used in the song was just he recorded himself slapping his ass. He just like bare raw ass clapped his shit, and that was the clap he used in all his tracks. And he was like, none of y'all knew, but that shit worked. Like, ah. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I for sure sampled some like crazy shit and made it into like a sound.
What's the craziest shit you ever sampled?
It's probably like some sexual shit.
I feel like everybody tries that eventually.
It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna make this queef into 808. Like some shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that shit turns into some like crazy 808. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, where you get that? Hey, bro, you won't believe me, but you know that Howard Stern show when the girl was queefing on the show?
You know Kelly from down the street, bro?
Kelly going crazy,
I had
bro.
her pull up to the studio, but she ain't a vocalist.
Hey,
she is not a vocalist.
She's a queefist.
What is up, my Floral Freaks? I got an amazing opportunity for y'all today. For anybody that's a new marketer, small business, influencers out there, Apex Marketing is taking brand development to a whole new level. They are introducing a free Discord community, a game changer for anyone looking to make their mark in the digital world. This exclusive community is designed to provide you with valuable resources, expert advice, and a supportive network to help you thrive. Whether you're seeking guidance, social media strategies, website optimization, influencer marketing, anything, Apex Marketing's free Discord has got you covered. It's a hub of knowledge and collaboration that will elevate your skills and propel your brand forward. So don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. It is free, guys. It is a free Discord community. All links are below in the description, guys. Go ahead and check them out and take your career to the next level. Look at some of the biggest artists in the EDM field, right? And then you look at their like monthly listeners on Spotify, and you think like, oh, I'm in this EDM bubble, like this is the biggest artist, it must be massive. And it's like 1 million, 2 million, maybe if they're really good.
You know, it's crazy.
And then you go to the mainstream artists, you get someone like The Weeknd, or even like Metro Boomin, like a hip hop guy, and they're at like 60 million monthly listeners.
I mean,
40
a million
million.
is fucking
A million
crazy.
is great, but I'm
It's
saying
amazing.
the industries are so different. Like if you, I think at least for me,
It's
this is
'cause
what it's showing me. Like if you want to make big money as an artist and stuff, and I think that's why a lot of EDM guys end up branching out and working with like hip hop artists and more mainstream stuff, is because it really is that mainstream radio stuff that's making the big money, you know?
100%.
But,
Like motherfuckers are still playing "Congratulations" by Post Malone on the radio. I heard that shit all the way back in whatever the fuck it released.
Yeah.
So it's like, like I would understand that too. It's like, cause like, bro, I mean, like I said earlier, bro, you making EDM, that's an easy switch. Like, that's just hella easy. That's what Marshmallow was doing.
But I think that's another thing. They just have a love for it, bro. Like
See,
they
and
have
that's-
a love for
that's
their
the
genre.
most
They have
important
a
thing,
love
though.
for what they're doing. So it's like, yeah, we could sell out and go do something that might be a little more ear catching and stuff. But it's like that's not us.
And
that's not me as an artist. You know?
That is the most important thing. The most important thing is like your taste as an artist, as a producer. That is the most important thing, because in music, for example, we're talking about music. Let's talk about music thing.
Yeah.
There's a set of rules. Oh, this is that is this, whatever. This is G sharp, this is whatever. But if you really think about it, whatever the fuck Mozart, whoever the fuck created the scales and
Your
shit.
shooter, bro. Your shooter.
That is yours, bro. What you mean?
I was testing you to see if you knew.
I
It is
remember,
mine.
bro.
You passed,
You
bro.
feel me? Nah, but those are once never like rules. They became rules.
Yeah.
But the only reason why you smelling my foot, you got a
Bro,
foot
he has
fetish.
a foot fetish for real.
And I could tell. Is he about to
He's
start?
just like his daddy for real.
I should have kept my shoes on. What the hell? Esteban over here hard as shit looking at my toes.
That's why I have a shoes off policy in my house, bro. I'm like, let me see those
Oh
dogs.
shit. Hey, my toes nice, bro. Hey, we'll do that feet finder, bro. Just get your roommate and I'll be the feet.
Bro, you want to hear a funny story?
What's up?
With my last roommate, bro. She was my roommate, and then we ended up dating. But when we were dating, she had this guy that kept hitting her for feet pics. So what we did is we just shaved the hair off of my feet, and then we painted my toes, and we sent this dude pictures of my feet. And he would send her money and jack off to my feet, bro.
Let's go.
That's crazy. So someone jacked off to your beats, someone jacked off to my feet.
Hey, that's hard.
It's a crazy world
That's
we live in.
hard. Hey, that's a freak.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
But hey, he ended up finding out, and he got mad, bro.
So,
But hey,
thanks for the cash.
you can't finesse a finesser, my boy.
Exactly, bro.
For real.
Hey, was it work smarter, not harder?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh my God.
That's all I do too, bro. Fuck it. Like, why not? Just have someone be the face. I think, bro, some crazy shit. I think I talked about that with my sister.
Your sister.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we just put you as a face and just use my feet, shave it and make it look all nice. I'll get pedicures, whatever the fuck.
That's a waterfall of cash right there.
Literally, bro.
That's cash flow. Here's the thing. We got to think like an entrepreneur nowadays.
Exactly.
Bro. You got multiple sources of revenue. Yeah, you got music, but you got your feet pick hustle
Exactly,
as well.
bro.
Yeah.
What you know about the feet pics, bro? That's where the real money at.
Yeah, you out here pimping your sister and shit, bro.
Nah, not like that. It's not just shit like that. Chill out. Nah, but going back to the whole music thing, like music theory, bro. Like in order to make something new and like to have some longevity within this music stuff, you have to break the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way. Like rap, everyone hated that shit. Rock and roll was a popular genre until people was like, oh shit, like this shit hard, and it passed rock and roll.
You know the real fucking big genre?
What?
I think it's just a sleeper
Latino
genre
music.
to me. Well, that's because that's worldwide, bro.
Yeah.
You look at Bad Bunny, he's like one of the most streamed artists. But
He
it's like-
is, bro.
Yeah, he's number
His
one.
deal
literally.
is crazy.
But one of the biggest artists, or not artists, genres is country, bro.
Dude, you know what?
There's such a big demographic for country, which
Hey,
you would think.
Shout out, what's his name? Morgan Wallen. He got that song with Lil Durk.
He's so
that
good.
That shit
Morgan
was
Wallen's
cool.
good, bro.
Yeah.
And I like when artists do that. When they're
Yes,
like, I'm a
they
country
bring
artist,
together.
you're a rapper, but like, let's
do
see what we
this.
could do.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Because now
Yeah.
bro, I swear to God, like
It's
music.
like you assembling the Avengers,
Literally,
bro.
bro.
You unite in different streets and shit. Like, yo.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I really think music is gonna come to a point where it's like a no genre type of thing. Where it's like you'll have this, that, because also at the same time, everybody's attention span is like this.
Shot, bro.
And so it's like
Yeah.
you need the like switches or whatnot to keep them interested.
Yeah.
So it's just about to just be mixing the hellish shit. I'm like, shit, I don't know. It's just music.
It's universal, bro.
Yeah,
It's a universal language.
100%.
Yeah.
Nah, but I really think people are finna do that. But yeah, what I was saying about like music thing, so you gotta break the rules. Like me, I don't know no music. I mean, I would like. I don't know music. I would like to.
My boy, a whole ass music producer out here, gets in the chair. I don't know no music. What is music?
Listen, I'm just able to hear something and like piece it together.
So you don't know music theory or anything like that.
You
just
tell me,
kinda go
hey,
by-
what key is this in? Bro, download TuneBat, throw it in there, and it'll tell you.
Yeah. Guess.
I don't know. What I can do is when I'm working with artists, though, they'll give me a beat or I'll make the beat. They're like, what key is this? And I was like, I don't know, just rap something and then let me hear with the auto-tune. And I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I work.
Yeah, because the auto-tune really be like snapping it into the key.
Yeah, and then I'll hear it and I'm like, okay, it matches.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how like I figured shit out. Like especially with the little fucking Target gift card. Like I remember I found
the first
going way back. I found a fucking you know what Mega Bloks is?
Is that like Roblox or some shit?
it's like the big ass Legos.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for like super little kids.
Yeah,
so they
bro.
can like eat them and shit.
Oh shit.
Well, that's just my theory. I don't know.
What crazy ass kids eating Legos, bro?
Bro, everybody eating Legos.
Hey, strong ass stomach if you could digest that. What the fuck?
Strong ass feet if you could step on a Lego too.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit don't really hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
That shit feels like needles. That shit feels like I'm walking on hot coals.
I don't think that shit hurts like that.
Nah?
Maybe if I'm like,
You kind of like a masochist. You like the pain, huh?
hey, watch out, bro. I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that. No,
Hey, that could be a side hustle too.
Stepping on Legos?
For the feet pick hustle? Yeah, your feet stepping on Legos, bro.
You think someone will go crazy to that?
Someone will fucking beat their shit to that,
bro,
for real.
people be crazy. Like, they be having the most, like, crazy.
Weirdest kinks.
Hey,
dog.
I'm not blaming them, though, because
Nah.
I'm with the freaky shit.
I don't
but
kink shame either.
It's like, really? it's like, okay. Like, cool. Nah, but...
You're at Target buying Legos and they're like, is this for your kid? Nah, my OnlyFans.
I know, imagine. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah,
what were you saying? I'm sorry, bro. I got on a Babo Sada rant.
That's funny as fuck. Nah, but going back to like with music and like I just pieced things together. I found we had like a Mega Bloks piano. And it was really cool because it had like 3 preset songs. I remember one of them was like London the Bridge is falling down.
Yeah.
And like there was a mode where you click that shit and the keys will start lighting up, like signifying like, okay, this is the note they playing with the song. And so I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And so I would learn like that.
It's kind of like a Simon Says thing.
Mhm.
Where it's like
or like
it shows
Guitar
you-
Hero basically.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
where the keys will light up and you could press along with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like you can do it where you just play it by yourself. It's like a free mode.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found like
It's from a
the
Lego piano?
Mega Bloks piano.
Bro, you had every instrument that wasn't an instrument.
I know, it's just a
My boy
fucking
came
toy.
up on a gift card on some Legos and he was playing this shit like a classically
Bro,
trained artist, bro. What
Nah,
the-
tell me why this is crazy. Cause there was some other shit. It was like some Hispanic ass toy. You don't know where the fuck it's from.
You
It's
about
just
to
there.
tell me you had a guitar made out of banana leaves
No,
and shit?
bro, I didn't have no guitar, but it was another like keyboard. It was kind of like a glockenspiel, like the way it sounded, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was just like a little keyboard. But tell me why I learned how to play the final countdown on that shit, and I was like, "Hey, my little dee." And they were like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" On some like weird ass toy. Then I remember I just stopped. I just stopped. I don't remember what age this was. I just stopped doing music or anything, and then in middle school when I was in 7th grade, I think. Like I never asked for nothing for Christmas just because I don't believe in that shit. I was like, bro, this is just ways for motherfuckers to take money from you. Don't buy me nothing. Like I want this shit. But I was like, man, let me get a piano, bro.
You're like, actually, this year I
Yeah, I
Mom,
was
need
like,
something.
actually this year I was like, can I get a piano? Like
You
maybe
writing a
just like
whole
lecture.
letter to Santa like Santa.
I know.
Please embellish
But
me
I
with a
knew
piano.
Santa wasn't real since like I was 5.
For real?
Yes, bro.
Why? You saw your parents putting presents under that bitch?
I just knew.
Or you was just smart?
Yeah, I just kind of
were
knew.
like,
I'm not gonna
"Stop
say
it,
like I was smart, but it's just something I kind of knew.
You were like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Tell me
it's
now to
bro.
know.
It's the same shit with Halloween, bro. Like I remember, I was like, I stopped dressing up in the 5th grade because I'm like, bro, fucking am I paying $30 for a foam sword?
That you only gonna use once.
Exactly.
Realistically.
It's like I could use it again, but bro, this shit probably 99 cents, and they charging me 30 for this shit. Hell no, like I'm getting fucked over here.
So you knew Santa wasn't real at 5, but you probably found out that Easter Bunny wasn't real like last year, and that was devastating, I imagine.
No, bro. I was just kind of just like
You were holding hope. You were like, well, a rabbit's a real animal. That makes sense.
Maybe
he does bring me
this
treats.
works. Shit, if he brings me treats, better be some money up in them eggs.
Or
Like,
a
what the hell?
piano, bro.
Hey,
you
I
should
don't-
have written your letter to the Easter Bunny, bro.
That wouldn't even work though. It's just some big ass egg or small. Like what? Nah, but I ended up getting a piano in 7th grade. It was like a little like
a keys type of thing. Like
It wasn't no real piano. It was like an electric one. Like it was some Yamaha
It was
shit.
a Happy Meal piano, or like,
Nah, it was some cool shit though. But I remember I would just be on like I would download songs from like YouTube to
Yeah.
MP3 just on my little iPod because it wasn't mine, it was my pop's. But I would download it and I would just listen to songs and just like try to piece it together like on it. Like I'll just be okay, this key, boom, boom, and I'll just try to play it. And then like bro, it might take me a long ass time, but I could figure it out.
That's what's up.
And then like like the more I did it, the better I got. And then I remember I discovered YouTube. I forgot what age it was, but I discovered YouTube, and I was like, I came across this channel. It's called Sentencia. You know what that is?
Nah, that sounds like some brujeria type shit.
Nah, it's not.
Spells.
No. It's called Sentencia, and basically, think of Guitar Hero, bro. It was essentially like the same thing as a little piano.
Okay.
But it would show like the notes coming down.
I think I've used that shit before.
It was like green and blue, and then
yeah.
sometimes they have other things. But I would look at that, and I'd be like, okay, like, and then try to learn like stuff like that. And then I remember I stopped it. And then I think I did try to do lessons before. Mm-hmm. I remember I used to play basketball, and it was at the rec center I played it. They also had like music teaching lessons, so they signed me up for it. My parents were like, "All right, bet, like let's try this shit." And I remember when I got there, I was like, "Oh yeah, I play basketball." He's like, "Yeah, for real?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "All right, bet, turn around or look up at the sky." I was like, "Okay." He started playing something, and then I was like, "Okay, wait." And then I was able to figure it out as I heard it.
For real?
Yeah. I was able to figure it out. I was like, okay, like it wasn't like I played it perfectly, but like I could figure out like.
I mean, that's still challenging, bro.
Yeah.
I remember it was a keys class when I went to school, and your assignments would literally be like they would assign you like a score from a popular song or something, and you have to play it, and then you would have to play it in front of the class, the next class, right?
You only had a day?
No. You had maybe like 3 or 4 days to learn this shit.
Okay.
But I would go to class, and I would come home from class, and just try to play keys, bro. And I have so much respect for keys players and pianists and everything.
Bro, that's just any instrumentalist, man.
Bro, keys especially is hard, bro. Maybe I got little French fry fingers.
No, that's me, bro.
I got Vienna sausage
you
fingers.
got goddamn what they got at Burger King, the chicken fries.
Yeah.
Me, I got the little French fries.
Yeah,
you
so it's just hard to like reach other keys and just maneuver around. I don't got that dexterity, bro. So like I have hella respect for pianists and keyboard players.
You really have to put in like a lot of hours to learn an instrument.
Well, that's the thing, bro. I really feel like it doesn't matter the culture. I feel like some cultures may have a little bit of a head start because like a certain genre or a certain sound might be more prominent in that culture, you know?
Yeah.
And so they can resonate with that more, and so they have a kind of like a roadmap of what they want to do with the music and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it really is like you were saying, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do or where you come from. It's the hours you put in, it's the work ethic, it's the passion you have from the beginning.
That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing, bro.
And you know what else is what was I about to say, bro? I keep forgetting, bro.
You're good, bro.
I don't know if it's this Celsius that just got me tweaking.
Too much caffeine.
I don't really be drinking caffeine, bro. I remember
you out here fucking forgetting and foaming out the mouth. Just
bro, that should be having me just like.
Yeah, that's what, bro. You brought me a Celsius, and I was like, I can't have that.
For real?
I was, I'm
it got too much, bro. I just started like trying these things. I was like, hey, bro, like I mess with these. I don't drink like caffeine and stuff like that, just because. I kind of stay away from it.
You just naturally a crackhead. You just naturally have minutes.
I mean, fuck, I look like a drug dealer.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know you. I've never met you. So when you were pulling up and like I just saw you walking on the sidewalk. I was like, oh shit, is this the dude? And I was like, oh, wavy. You were like, what's up, bro? I was like, oh, shit.
I've gotten that so much. They're like, yo, you look like a drug dealer, and I'm like.
Yeah,
bro. I'm
you
like,
gonna try to sell me a dime sack after
I was like, duh, bro. I don't be held up, bro. I mean, you know what's crazy though? Like selling the beats the way I do, like if it's not through BeatStars or something, it's damn near like a drug deal.
It really is.
Like on PayPal, it's like, all right, just Venmo or send me the PayPal. And I got you. Like
Cash
to the Instagram,
bro.
yeah, like shit like that.
Say,
it's damn near like a drug deal.
Make the memo lunch.
I know, right? Yeah, bro. That shit is funny though.
Damn. On some producer talk, bro. What are like 5 favorite plugins that you be using religiously?
Serum's number 1.
Serum is goated, bro.
Serum.
Goated S tier plugin. I love that. Shout out Steve Duda. That's the dude that made Serum.
I mess with facts. Yeah. Shout out Steve.
My boy Steve.
Kilohertz. I really like their plugins, and it's free. Like their free shit that they have. They have a lot of cool stuff.
That's funny because I had a boy trying to put me on Kilohertz, and I was always like, yeah.
Nah, bro. It's like download all the free shit. It's really good, especially for free things.
What kind of stuff do they have though?
How the fuck do I explain all this shit? Like they have hella shit. It's just like a lot of like effects. They have like a tape stop. They have like a ladder footer. They have like a Haas where it's basically like a sweater.
Yeah.
They have like reverbs, distortions, just a whole bunch of stuff for free, and it's really good. Like I really enjoy like their stuff. I really like, especially if I'm doing like some like future bass. I don't think I make future bass.
So you do make EDM,
No.
So you do.
No. But like, remember
you live in a whole Hannah Montana double life out here.
No,
you're like,
bro.
well, I don't do that, and then you're fucking sick.
Who knows? Maybe I have made something that could be similar to it, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just make it. But Arturia, they have
Key Labs and stuff. I use
it's
Key Labs
Analog
for
Lab,
Arturia.
I think.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if Key Labs is one of them, but Arturia has a lot of great like analog synths and stuff, which I enjoy a lot. It really depends on like what I'm making, bro. Cause like sometimes, like I recently got a guitar. I don't know how to play, but I could figure that shit out. And so like I'll fucking put together something on the guitar. I'll use Guitar Rig.
Okay. Just like the amps and all that
yeah,
stuff, right?
Or like the Waves got some guitar amps. Yeah, Waves is hella expensive though.
Honestly, I feel like for plugins, Waves is usually the cheaper one. It's like
What
the
the-
cheaper alternative, bro.
Bro, just get the first-
when you
Ooh,
start,
my bad. Labs Piano from Spitfire Audio.
that's the one I was talking about.
I
That's the one
love
was
that
talking
piano,
about.
bruh. That it's the best free piano. It's the best piano. It's my favorite
Yeah.
piano.
Is that free, paid, whatever. It's the best, bro.
Dude, I use that shit all the time. Labs Piano, bro. Hey, make another one. You feel me? I need another one.
They got a couple sounds in the.
Dude, they have a lot of good free shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, like
Labs
some
is-
high quality shit.
Their shit's good, bro.
Yeah.
I recently started because I bought a UAD Apollo, the interface.
Ooh, you
and
spent some bread.
I spent some bread, bro. Hey,
Damn, this is no joke, right? That's a pretty penny right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Shit.
And all their plugins are also a pretty penny, dude. That shit is expensive. But I've been using a lot of the UAD plugins for like
Yeah.
my vocal chains and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So like a lot of old like gear. Like
Okay.
analog gear. I'm using like a CL1B
Yeah.
compressor and like
Yeah.
obviously like the LA2A, the 1176, all that stuff. And just recording my vocals through all that stuff. Like if I'm actually in an actual studio and it sounds so clean, bro.
See, that's one
It
thing
sounds
I've
so
never
good.
experienced with it, cause bro, like I got a little Jew in me. Like I'm cheap. Like I'm like, bro, if it's free,
Bro,
it's for me.
I knew you were cheap when you said Waves plugins were expensive. I was like,
Bro, they are though, bro. Like I forgot, I bought like a bundle when it was like on sale. I forgot how much I paid, but fuck, like
if
without the
that's
sale,
thing, the plugins, the
The
plugin
plugins?
bundles.
Oh, shit.
The plugin bundles, they could get a little pricey, but it's because you're getting so many plugins, you know? Like
Yeah.
your gold bundle or whatever.
but
they
see,
got.
that's why I wait to like when it's like a holiday or something,
Mm-hmm.
just cause it's like they'll give a discount. But I remember I don't remember what pack it was, but like regularly it was like $2,000. I was like, what? And it was like on sale for $500, but you got hella shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta cop this.
Worth it, bro.
Bro, that's one thing that another like a lot of people gotta understand is that, bro. I mean, yeah, you can torrent stuff. You feel me?
We don't condone anything.
We don't condone torrenting plugins. I don't torrent plugins. I don't know who does, but like that shit gets hella pricey for the
man.
for the software, bro.
Music production in general it's a pretty pricey investment
Bro, like
to start off with. Because if you think about it, it's like you need a laptop, you need the DAW, which usually costs a lot of money.
bro, Ableton,
was
Ableton Live, bro. It's damn near. It's like
They're
It was like
thieves.
$849.
They're fucking thieves, bro. They're
sweet version?
stealing people out here.
Hey, but you know what you gotta do?
Pirate Bay.
Nah, sibling. See, that's how I fucked up my old computer.
Bro. My first year or two of producing was just a pirated version of Ableton. And that shit worked.
Yeah, that was me with Logic. That's
Yeah.
where. Or I mean, I technically started on my phone with GarageBand, but my first like on the computer was Logic.
Even for music production, bro, you didn't even start on the DAW. He was like, I started on my phone.
I did, bro. No, that's what happened. In what? When I was a junior, literally, I had an iPhone 6, I think, iPhone 6s,
Yeah.
and it came with GarageBand. And I remember, I was kind of like, you know how I said earlier, like, oh yeah, we was rapping with the homies, like just doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
We was rapping with the homies, and what's it called? I remember I would go on like YouTube or something, or like get an instrumental of like somebody's song, and then like rap over it, and then I discovered type beats, and like I would put it together. I never put it in a DAW, but I would just like have the lyrics written out, like the whole song basically made, and I would just like do over a song, and it got to the point where I was like, bruh, like I want to be able to like make my own, like, you know what I'm saying? So now I got my phone. I was like, oh shit, you got GarageBand? Let me fuck around with this.
You're like, I'm trying to be in the big leagues right now.
Yeah, I was like, and bro, I remember I made my first beat that I stayed up to like, I stayed up from like 10 p.m. to like 3 in the morning, and I had school the next day, and I was just up, just like, oh shit, this is, what is this? Like,
On
this
your
is
phone?
Yeah. I'm like, this shit is cool. No blinking, no nothing, just straight working, and then It's history from there, right?
That's, bro, when I really first started getting into producing, I treated it like it was a college course. Like it was production 101, bro. And I learned everything on YouTube Academy, dude. I feel like you could learn everything on YouTube now.
Bro, it just, that applies to damn near everything in life.
I was having that conversation with Logan yesterday. I was like, bro, fuck, drop out of college. You can learn whatever you need online right now.
You could, bro.
But
you just gotta find it, because there's a lot of crazy, like a lot
there
of
is
bullshit.
a lot of bullshit that you gotta filter through and stuff. But when I was really getting into it, bro, I had a whole notepad and I was taking notes.
Oh yeah, I was never like that.
And I was doing that stuff, and I was just like trying new stuff. I would be like, all right, let's take literally what they just told me to do and try it out myself. And I feel like that gave me a big leap off the rip, because I'd say, like, bro, not to sound cocky or arrogant or nothing, like 2-3 weeks into producing, I was actually whipping out like full tracks, full hip hop beats, full like. It wasn't the greatest EDM, but I was making. But
it was something
that
was cohesive. Yeah, like you could tell,
it was a full idea.
Like you could tell, like, okay, like the height, they're not off beat, or something doesn't sound like stupid.
And it's so annoying too, because one of the first songs I made was this bass house. It was a bass house track, which is like aggressive house music, kind of like it's house with like trap elements and dubstep elements and stuff like that. And I put Rick and Morty samples on top of it from the Meeseeks. Like, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. I literally made that song and I was like, oh, this kind of slaps. I threw it on SoundCloud, just dicking around. It's my most played song to this day.
Really?
I made that shit maybe like 3 weeks into producing. It has like 100,000 plus plays on
that is like amazing,
on SoundCloud.
Bro.
And I'm like, this is what I'm known for? I made this shit like, I started out making this, bro.
Hey, now you stuck with the Rick and Morty curse, bro. You gotta make more Rick and Morty beats.
I'm that Rick and Morty guy, bro. I boxed myself in.
Oh, you was with the Rick and Morty sample? That shit was hard. Hey, but I got this. No, the Rick and Morty shit. But I got this new shit. Nah, bro, put them on.
All this stuff. You're like, that's trash. Give us more Rick and Morty.
I know, bro. That's how it be. But it's interesting because, like, throughout the way you just described, like, how you, I guess, approach music is very different than me. Like, it seems like you had a formula in a sense. Me, like, in the way I think, is kind of just like, it's like, how do I, like, A is the problem, B is the solution, and then C, oh, no. How do I say this shit? A...
ABC's wavy. We got this, bro.
Yeah, hold on. A is the problem.
You can switch to 1, 2, 3. If
B is the formula, and then C is the solution, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like with me, it's like, okay, we got A as a problem. Let me go look at all these other fucking letters and get to Z. You know what I'm saying? That's like how I think. It's not like a strict like boom, like in a linear. I'm not saying that you're linear.
No. I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's one of the coolest parts about being an artist in general is that like.
Everybody's different.
And there's multiple paths that get you to the same place. It's whatever you decide to trek on, you know?
Yeah, 100%. It's really hard for me to like make music in like a structured sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like just with the way I think, it's not structured at all. Like I think everywhere and anywhere at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that's kind of how like the music is. Like, bro, if you see my projects, shit is just scattered. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's a wavy project file looking like?
Bro, I've been trying.
Is that shit like all different colors? Not even the tracks ain't even named, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing named. There's no like markers or nothing. It's
I already
just
know what producer
boom.
you are, dog.
Yeah, it's just everything's just there.
You looking at the project file like it's an abstract painting. You're like,
bro, literally, bro. You're like, what the fuck? This is art? Like, nah, but it's like, bro.
You hit play and they're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, but like you'll look at it and shit looks hella confusing. It's like shit is everywhere. I've been getting better at grouping things and like labeling, okay, this is the melody, this is the drums, this is the parts. And I've been doing that especially like when I send out stems because it's easier to just group it and just send that group like with all the perks. Then you get the hi-hats, 808 separate, you get the snare and kick in the same one, and then the melody separate, shit like that. But bro, I remember like I used to have hella tracks. Like a beat I posted a while ago. The shit on Spotify called Garden, but that shit was like 132 tracks.
For real.
But that's because I didn't group shit. I would just like.
And every track had something on it. Every track was doing something.
Yeah.
Had its purpose.
Yeah. Like one track would literally be like one sound.
Yeah.
And
that's how it be.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't use no drum rack, no nothing. Just like, no, I want it singular. Because in my opinion, it's like, yeah, I got hella tracks. And you might look at this like, what the fuck? But it's more control over that one specific thing.
Bro, besides one assignment that I had in school where the assignment was like, oh, learning a drum rack.
Yeah.
Besides that assignment, I've never used a drum rack in my life. Straight up. I work with all audio samples. I'll just drag them in, move them around, nudge them.
Like, you don't use MIDI?
I use MIDI for my chords and melodies and stuff.
Not for drums?
But not for drums.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I use it for like the main like drum elements like kick, snare, and hi-hats.
Yeah.
That's basically, I'll use the MIDI for that. And then, but everything else, like the perks and shit, that they got its own separate thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I just like working with audio better. I think it's because I've been doing it for so long that I know exactly where like I want something or what's going to sound good, what groove I can get into right away, you know? Yeah. To just kind of like just dive into the creative process.
Yeah, 100%.
Not have to worry about, let me pull up a fucking sampler in here and drag this sample in. And
I need to get good at that because like with me, bro, I have like my chords or something in MIDI, but I'll leave it in MIDI because I know I'll be like, oh, let me go change this. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that I'm also
I do that too.
No, but it's good to just have it like as the audio because then you can't do nothing. You progress, like you don't.
It's like a set it and forget it type of thing.
It stops you from like overcomplicating it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's like you just gotta do that. But then it's like, damn, but I really want to add this. But it's like, nah, bro, chill out. Like you really got hella shit on here.
I do that with my vocal processing, bro. It's like I'll have like this whole
that fool got like 13 OTTs.
Yeah, it sounds like a bacon sizzle, bro. When the track's not even playing, you hear the OTTs. I know, bro.
Like, it's just a random white noise playing because you got too many OTTs.
That's the whole track. It's just white noise. I'm like, it's real avant-garde.
Bro, you can make some crazy shit with OTT. Like fucking like stacking a whole bunch of them and using like the
tail,
the frequency.
Yeah, the little tail.
Yes, bro. You can make a lot of like weird like fucking shit, especially with like the granulator in Ableton.
The granulator's crazy,
dude. I love. That's how I'll make like a whole bunch of like hyper pop or like.
Get into that, bro. Because I have a homie. He uses nothing but the granulator, and like you could tell this kid found his sound. Shout out Mira, bro. He's my fucking boy. I love him so
Mira.
Much. But like he's in my eyes like the granulator king, bro. He finesses that shit to do stuff that I'm like, how did you even get
that?
Here, bro?
That shit is hella complicated. It's crazy. Like what I'll do is there's a website on the internet. It's some AI generated shit, but it's basically like the globe of a map. The globe of a map. What the fuck? It's a globe, bro. But you can like put your cursor on it and drag around, and it's a whole bunch of like Foley sounds around the world.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, and then
like that.
There's an extension in Chrome called like record. It's some extension where you basically could record the audio on like that window, like the web browser, whatever it is. So what I'll do is I'll press play on the recorder on the sampling thing within. It's a Google Chrome extension, and then I'll just start dragging random shit. And then take that audio, put that in the granulator, and then start messing around with that. And you can make some crazy like IDM type of like drum patterns or like some crazy effects. Like it's really hard for me to explain because bro, I just be clicking knobs.
No, I know what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
In the granulator, you could take one sound and end up with a sound that's not even similar.
It's really so cool with pads, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I was tickling your ears and shit.
Yeah, I imagine you get these like lush kind of soundscape.
Yeah, Flume does that a lot.
Flume does it. He's the king of it too.
He is 100%. Yeah. With the granulated pads and melodies and stuff. Yeah, he does that shit a lot. Like I know, I can't say for sure, but from what I've heard, Break-ins, he uses that a lot. Like
granulators?
To make. I don't know how he does like the effects, which is something I'm trying to figure out. Like in terms of like transitional effects. Yeah. Cause that shit is crazy. That shit hard.
His production is really
amazing.
It's really elite, bro.
Shout out Break-ins, bro.
Yeah,
I love you, Break-ins. If by any chance you watch this.
He's like, hey, bro,
he's the man, bro.
Like, if you're trying to collab,
no, yeah, 100%. Hey, bro, he liked one of our fucking songs.
Yeah. Which congrats, dude. That's
thank
fire.
You, bro.
Yeah, I just got put onto him recently.
You heard Hypochondriac, his newest shit?
It's so good. It's so good, bro. And like, bro, from a production standpoint, from a vocalist standpoint, from everything, I'm like, this is quality,
bro. Every time I listen to that like thing from front to back, bro. That shit gives me like the goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
That just like.
And I feel like that album kind of like it tells a story, bro.
No, that's what he's so. It's funny because in Punk 2, I don't remember if it was an album or just like a mixtape, but he's talking about a girl in that one. Break-ins is, I think he's bi.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah, I think he is because he be talking about kissing boys and stuff.
Yeah, he was talking about. Right. But see, that's the thing, bro. I don't really care about none of that. If the music sounds good, it's good.
Here's the thing. Yeah, if the music slaps. I've never kissed a guy in my life, but I listened to it and I was like, this shit make me want to kiss a guy.
Okay, bro. I can't relate on that part.
I thought we were on the same page.
No, we still are, but you know, you might have finished it before me. I don't know if I would have read that part.
Hey, re-listen to it. Maybe you'll catch that.
No, but see, the great thing about it is like you can hear something like that, but still interpret it and apply it to yourself like in a completely different way. Yeah, he's talking about a dude, but you could apply it like if it was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do too.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that's like really cool about
It's just
music.
you can relate to it, man.
It doesn't matter what it is. Like bro, he's talking about a whole dude. I am not gay. Like that I'm a straight male. But in terms of like the feelings and what he's talking about, like I can apply that to how I felt about some girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, bro.
You can apply it to a lot of aspects of your life, man.
Yes, bro.
And that's the thing. Even if you don't walk in the same shoes as that person, you can still see eye to eye with them.
You can try them on.
Yeah, you can try them on.
You can try them on. It might not fit, but you're like, okay, like I see this.
I'm about to go marching in the Pride Parades after this.
Hey, bro.
Breakins made me do it.
Hey, shout out Breakins, bro. You feel me?
So you dropping a lot of artists, and obviously it's apparent that you take a lot of influence and motivation from these guys. Who are like some other artists that you look up to?
Well, are you talking in terms of like producing aspect or in terms of creating like songs? In terms of
like their song structure, production, their lyrics, vocals, whatever it is, just artists that you really fuck with.
I mean, if I had to choose like my one specific artist, it's completely like not production related. Like it's J. Cole.
Oh, really?
I fuck with J. Cole heavy. Like
He's
heavy. That is my favorite. Like if you told me, oh, you could listen to one person, who would it be? It'd be him, bro.
Really?
Yeah. That's some dude. Like I would love to just go to a cookout and just sit on some white chairs with my glizzy, my hamburger, some chips, and just have a conversation with him.
J. Cole, bro.
Yeah, bro. I would love to. I shook his hand, bro.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went to the 2014 Forces. Oh no, I'm capping. For Your Eyes Only. I went to that tour.
It was in 2014?
No, that was just a different album.
Oh.
But I went to this tour for Your Eyes Only. It was at the Forum.
How long ago was this?
Fuck, I don't remember. I think it was still in high school.
Yeah.
So like,
and you probably ain't washed your hands since, huh?
No, I had to, bro. I'm not no.
You were like, J. Cole touched this. I can't ever. Wash my hands
that's
again.
what I said. But you know, then I'm like, I'm not gonna keep my hand dirty, bro. Like hell no.
Besides music production, bro, what are some like hobbies? Like when you're not producing, what else you like to do? I know you said you're like Patrick under a rock, you always producing, but like I feel like sometimes as a producer, you need something that just like gets your mind off it. You need
100%.
like something else. For me, it's like the gym. I love going to the gym.
Yeah, I've been on my gym shit recently too.
Yeah.
Like I fell off for a little bit. Well, I mean, I really started going in like what's this weird 2023, like 2022. Like I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna start going to the gym, get healthy. I was going for the gym for a little bit, but then I got distracted, and then I kind of left it off for a little bit.
What was distracting you?
Hey, bro.
Girls, bro? Oh, I already knew. Anytime the homie's like, yeah, I fell off the gym, I'm like, say less. I already know what it was.
I did, but it was just because, like, it was just so much, like, I was just tired, bro.
What happened there?
Hey, bro.
Tired of entertaining someone crazy, probably.
Listen, bro. I mean, shit. Listen, I couldn't even explain. Nor do I really want to, cause it is what it is. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of shit just didn't work out. I was like really exhausted, and I was going through a whole bunch of shit at the time too.
Yeah,
and so especially like I was struggling with music. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't really taking care of myself just cause I was just like really depressed, bro. And like where I fucked up is like I made this person like okay, I'm gonna choose to be here for this person. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't really do that, bro. Like, you gotta be there for you first.
Yeah.
Even as much as, like, if they're like, oh, you only there for yourself or whatever. It's like, bro, yeah, you got to be, though. Because if you don't love you, you can't love nobody else, nor love anything else.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate her at all. I don't.
No animosity. I feel like getting out of any relationship, unless they did some fucked up shit, like they killed your mom or something. Like,
okay, yeah, that's different, bro.
But
like,
if
someone, like, murders my family member, it's a little different. Like, but like,
they like curb stomped your cat.
I know. I'm like, damn, why the fuck my dog? Like,
I would be on some John Wick shit then.
Oh
then
yeah, 100%.
Now I understand. I see. I get where he was coming from, bro.
Yeah.
But I think getting out of a relationship, that obviously heal from it, learn from it, but like it doesn't serve you at all to hold any animosity or any hard feelings towards that
like
person.
That's how I live,
or any
bro.
resent, bro. So one thing I will say about getting out of a relationship is that those feelings and that mindset that you're in can really be a big muse for your creativity. Did you see that at all in your music production or in anything you were doing? Here's the thing. It's a fine line, because when you get out of a relationship, like my last one, I got out. I was very depressed. I was in
Bro,
no
I'm still
mental
going through the
space.
motions to this day, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was in no mental space to even want to like touch music. I couldn't do anything, but I'm an artist at the end of the day. I was still jotting down my feelings in my notes or anything. And then when I was finally ready and like back on my feet, healed up enough, I was like, let me channel this into music now. Like, I know what that felt like. I'm in a position where I could speak about it, talk about it, and not be as emotional as I would have been. And I made some of the best songs when I got out of my last heartbreak.
It's a beautiful thing, bro.
So you doing anything similar
and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's some of the best music too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's some shit that really came from like the heart. Even if it's about a heartbreak, but you have to understand everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
Girl, boy.
And that's the thing. That topic is so relatable, bro. Because everybody feels that eventually. And if you haven't felt that, bro, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Someone is gonna snap your shit in half, bro. You're gonna get your heart broken. But I hope you use it to motivate yourself and channel that into more productive and better things. Well, anyways, dog, we got to start wrapping this thing up.
Yep.
I want to know, last question, what's the future looking like for the Wavy project? Any upcoming releases, EPs, albums, people you're working with?
So look up Ryan IDK on Instagram. That's the artist I work with. Dope, amazing artist from Virginia. We're gonna have a song. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I think by the 14th, June 14th. Be on the lookout. Ryan IDK is his Instagram. Ryan on SoundCloud. You can find it on the Instagram. Song's finna drop. That shit finna be hard.
All right,
You
and
feel me?
for the people that want to keep in touch with you, bro.
Oh yeah, facts. See, I forgot about myself. This shit was taken by
He
me.
wants everyone else to eat, bro.
Yeah. With me, Young Wavy, that's yvngwxvy, all lowercase, no spaces. You can find me everywhere on that. You feel me?
SoundCloud, everything.
SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram. I gotta be on. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm gonna try though. It's prod.youngwavy. All lowercase, no spaces, spelled the same way. But yeah, it's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. You feel me?
Let's go, bro. Well, it was a pleasure having you on.
Likewise,
Thanks
bro.
for joining
Thank
the
you for
Freakquency,
fucking having me here, bro. First podcast.
Of course, bro.
Let's go.
Bye.